Hey guys, Jay here, and I just got done watching the announcement of Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, which is apparently the true sequel to the original series. This time, while Vicarious Visions is developing the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remasters, Toys for Bob is going to take a crack at the next Crash Bandicoot game, which has their own design, which is okay for me. To me, it looks like Crash is a Spyro character, because, it's stylized, it isn't like semi-realistic. And here's the synopsis for the game. It's finally that Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is a true sequel to the original series, and more than 10 years along the way sequel to the original trilogy. Rewinding time back to the end of Crash Bandicoot Warped, Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time picks right after Cortex and Tropy and Uka Uka were stranded on a distant planet after decades of fruitless attempts. The trio makes their escape, ripping a hole in the space-time continuum. Now, all that stands between them and total domination over the multiverse are two fuzzy marsupials from Insanity Island. Now, as for gameplay, it's going to be the tried and true classic platforming adventure, though Toys for Bob is going to have some quality of life improvements, visual upgrades, new gameplay mechanics, along with modern and retro modes for both longtime fans and new players alike to enjoy mastering the gameplay. Which is actually pretty cool that they're going to be doing quality of life improvements over the remastered trilogy, and they are going to have a modern and retro mode depending on how you want your Crash experience to play like. Next, we'll have 4 new masks to use. They are the Quantum masks. There's 2 in the trailer that we get introduced to. We get the Time mask, which can slow down time to a crawl to help you with puzzles and platforming decisions. And then we have the Gravity mask, which can make Crash or Coco be able to go up on top of the ceiling or stay down below. As for playable characters, from the trailer and from the interview for one of the developers on the team, said that we can play as Crash or Coco at any time, and that Dr. Neo Cortex will have levels specifically for him to play as. We have 3 characters we could tinker around with in Crash 4 It's About Time. They did hint that there may be a couple other characters you could play as, but they're not going to reveal them at this time. Oh, and this adventure is going to be $60, so it's not a budget title. It's going to be a really big platforming game apparently. Oh, and the release date is October 2nd this year, so we don't have to wait that long. And that's all the information we have right now, though the development team did state that this is the true sequel to Warped. So technically everything after Warped is non-canon, technically, because they're working off the multiverse theory. So the Insane Trilogy was a reboot, so it's a different timeline altogether. I'm pretty pumped for this. Still got to get used to the new art style though, but overall it's pretty good. Now in the comments below, tell me your thoughts on Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time. What are your thoughts on this? Are you going to get it when it comes out? I feel sad about you PC and Switch players, because apparently yours is going to get delayed a little bit because of what's happening right now. But leave the comment below. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
420, 418, 419, 420. Ugh. I hope Megamouth is ready for the workout. Otherwise, I got 2 new speed bags.